Hello guys, welcome to the studio. Just so you know, it is not every update. I repeat, it's not every firmware update that is actually meant for you. So today we're going to be taking a look at this MPC Firmware 2.11.9 that just rolled out some couple of days ago. I'll be walking you through everything that was told to be modified in there. Then you can make your smart decision if it is what you need, if it is going to solve your problem or not. Let's go. Apparently, MPC released a new update some couple of days ago. And if you are a software user, you know that this is inevitable. It happens every time. It is bound to happen. You know, we find out a new bug, we'll fix it, and things like that. And that cycle will continue to go on and on forever. Now, but in the issue of this MPC new update, this firmware update, my own point is, just like I said earlier, it is not every update you need to jump on. Why not take your time to address the ones that actually solve any problem you're having? Trust me, if you're using any of your MPC devices and it's working fine, it's not giving you any issue, when an update is rolled out, I will advise you to take a step back. Just wait a while, wait it out before you go ahead to say, let me update. It is in your own best interest because you might end up breaking what is not broken in the first place. This happens. It's not MPC issue alone. It's virtually everywhere. You can update your phone and start having issues that you weren't having before you updated it. It happens. Now, so if you've done that before and you realize that, okay, I'm using the current version right now, maybe like 0.7 or 0.8, and then it's working fine, no issue. Why should I go ahead and update it to a 0.11? But now, sorry, also a 0.9 rather. But now, 2.11.9 is out. So let's just take a look at some of the things that it fixed. We're going to take it from top to bottom, so you make your smart decision. If you're having any of those issues, then probably this upgrade or this update is best for you. Now, let's go. The first thing there being this fact that I think they fixed some things in the MIDI part. And according to them, they said the same MIDI note can now be played from more than one controller when the note filter is enabled. Probably if you're having issue with that before, you cannot play the same MIDI notes, you know, when you add more than one controller. Now that has been fixed with this update. So good news for you if you are that kind of person. So let's talk about the plugin effects. Now, some of the plugins also got affected when the last upload came up, but now this has been fixed. So now, I think one of them is the note vocal harmonizer. So the vocal harmonizer, inside it, we have the note parameter value increment made from, you know, control surface hardware. They are now correct. And that means if you use your hardware, the increment versus what you see on the software, that has been fixed. Then we're talking about the plugin instrument as well. OPX4, yeah, LFO. The delay and fade parameters now respond correctly to different modulation, you know, sources. Yep, if you're having that issue before, then this update will definitely fix that for you. Now, under preferences, canceling a software update via USB will no longer generate a pop-up that claims no file was found. So normally before, probably if you cancel a USB update, it will tell you no file was found and that pop-up just comes up. I think I experienced that some times ago, but then I had this since it's been a long time. I actually updated using USB. I basically just do it directly, as you've seen on my screen earlier. I'll be directly using the wireless anyways, and then that works pretty well for me. So now, that if you're having that issue before, now the issue is gone. That's what they're saying. Then onto sample edit, right? Performance has been improved when using the touch screen to zoom into waveform in track edit and sample edit. So if you are zooming into waveform, the performance is improved. It's become smoother. I think I also saw a review that one of the other, one of the forums, this MPC forum. Someone actually said he noticed that, you know, a lot, especially him being an MPC Force user. So MPC Force that were already complaining of that issue, this update actually solves that problem for them. Yeah. Anyways, another thing is I think converting slices, you know, to a drum track, you no longer create multiple undo events. Yeah. So probably when you slice before, you have to undo to take it off one by one. But now when you slice and you want to undo, everything goes off. So chopping a sample into a specific number of regions now makes those slices accurately. Before probably there were lags and all that, accurate, but now as far as sample edit is concerned, those things were fixed. Yeah, I'm a friend of Looper, right? Anyways, assigning a sample or a resample to pad has been repaired. If you notice that probably it broke on your system before or on your device before, now what they are saying is it's been repaired, so now you're good to go. Another thing is under step sequencer, right? If you're using step sequence, when you're adding a new parameter, the correct path focus will be shown. So let's move to Wi-Fi and Ethernet. They say unit will not shut down correctly when it shut down immediately after establishing a network connection. So maybe via Wi-Fi or via Ethernet. But for now, most likely, if you're trying to shut it down and it's established a connection, it might break that process from shutting down. But now it shuts down correctly, even after it's just establishing network connection. If you're having that issue before, so this resolves your issue. Then the known issue for this release, like I said, everything, like there's still something to be fixed. This might just take care of about 8 or 9 items, but there are still some things to be fixed. They say in some cases, it might not be applicable to all. In some cases, MIDI note off messages can be sent to the wrong MIDI channel when received from multiple sources simultaneously. So it seems like something that they say they fixed the very first one, but some of them is not fully fixed and it's still coming back to haunt us in this new update. So you see what I'm talking about? So if you know that this is not something that will basically be a deal breaker for you, like you're good, I'm good where I'm at, I'm okay, you don't need to go and rush to update. If you've had any issue, with the things that probably stated up, earlier, then you can go ahead and, just update your device so that all these things will be taken care of. Like I always say, it is not every update you just jump on. As a matter of fact, some of them are basically made for, a specific hardware. Like when the key, that MPC key 61, whatever, came out, a lot of the updates that came out after that, like 2 or 3, they were basically targeted at that MPC key. But others went ahead and still upgraded anyway. But majority of the features that were there were just to correct some things on that particular key hardware. So now there's a new one in town, 2.11.9. Go ahead and get it if it will solve your problem. Otherwise, stick with what you're using right now and ride it for a long time to be sure that this is actually stable enough for you to use. So you don't start complaining about your job breaking or you're not able to do your work because you just did an update. That'll be all for now. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and share your thoughts in the comment section below. See you in the next one.